already know it. Yesterday was the official start of the 2025 hurricane season.
Yeah, and our chief meteorologist, Veronica Johnson, is looking into some differences that we could see this year when it comes to predicting the impact of storms.
Yeah, that's right. Last year's hurricane season, right? It brought devastating storms, painful reminders of just how quickly conditions can turn. But now it looks like the 2025 season is going to be another active one. But this year, hurricane specialists, they're going to be armed with a few more tools and better models, and that will give them the ability to give longer lead times, of course, to help keep communities safe. After a devastating 2024 hurricane season that included hurricanes Milton and Helene, the forecast for the 2025 season in the Atlantic could once again be active. The National Hurricane Center is calling for 6 to 10 hurricanes with 3 to 5 major hurricanes. While ocean temperatures have cooled slightly in the east, experts warn the conditions are still favorable for development, especially in the Caribbean and Gulf.
Yeah, last year was very impactful hurricane season across both the United States and across much of the Caribbean and Central America. Looking probably toward another busy hurricane season, and we've seen that really since about 2016, above normal hurricane seasons.
Brown says one major factor is the ongoing pattern of neutral or La Niña conditions, both of which tend to boost storm activity.
Again, these last 8 or 9 hurricane seasons has been quite busy with a lot of landfalls, especially on the Gulf Coast of the United States.
But forecasters now have better tools to track and warn about dangerous storms. One of the newest, the HAVS model, short for Hurricane Analysis and Forecast System.
It is NOAA's next generation modeling system designed to significantly improve our tropical cyclone forecasts across the globe. It simulates all available observations, including those from our hurricane hunters going into those storms, the satellite data, the sail drones.
Unlike older models, HAVS can track the inner core of a storm with pinpoint accuracy, helping scientists predict one of the most dangerous storm behaviors, rapid intensification.
The HAVS system has made significant advancements in predicting the rapid intensification. Rapid intensification is a rare thing to happen. The HAVS has the knowledge of such rapid intensification and warned our hurricane forecasters well in advance, I think 3 or 4 days in advance.
This year, the National Hurricane Center is also extending potential tropical cyclone advisories, meaning alerts can now be issued up to 72 hours before a system even forms.
If we think you're going to develop, become a strong tropical storm or hurricane and impact land within 2 to 3 days, we will now have that option to go ahead and start issuing those forecasts. It will really help emergency managers and the public, I think, to make those preparedness decisions.
The center is also improving communication with translated alerts and redesigned storm cones that emphasize wind hazards far beyond the eye of the storm.
It really helped to de-emphasize the cone and the track, but focus more on where the risk of those wind hazards were.
And while water is usually the biggest killer, wind is just as deadly, like Hurricane Helene, which caused over 60 fatalities from high winds alone.
With wind, you can kind of hide from the wind. We want you in an interior room when the worst of the storm is passing, and make sure you have as many walls between you and the outside as you can.
With better forecasts, better tools, and more lead time, forecasters hope this season's warnings can save lives. But preparation still starts at home.
Yeah, that technology, VJ, is so fascinating. But as someone who grew up watching hurricanes a lot when I lived in Florida, those sea drones, what a difference those have to be making to have that instant data coming in from out on the water.
Yeah, that really was a game changer for modeling, the fact that you could get data so quickly from that base of the storm that changes so rapidly. I mean, it was data that never was available before. So sail drones, the Navy, they're doing a lot of really innovative things to help researchers and forecasters and ultimately help all of us.
Yeah, that lead time and timing is everything when it comes to these disasters.
It really is key. And of course, at the end of the piece there, preparation is key. As we saw, even for inland areas, the key now is anywhere it rains, it could rain heavy and have flooding when you're dealing with hurricane season. So I wanted to show just how quiet it is right now.
That's good.
Things could be changing very rapidly as we get into the mid part of June. So we're going to start watching this pocket here around Florida, either side of it, the Atlantic side, the Gulf side, over the next about a week and a half. We may see some development there, may be dealing with a tropical depression or certainly some activity right in that area with the warmer water temperatures. Of course, your First Alert Weather Team, we're on it. We're going to be tracking it for you. We've got an article up on this very package that you just saw in hurricane season. If you missed the count, it's 6 to 10 hurricanes, major 3 to 5.